I told David I would be happy to stitch something for his sermon series, but after seeing that everyone was making a small video, I told him I didn't sign up for that. But God is so good. I can't really remember when I started cross-stitching, but it was somewhere around freshman year in college. One of the first things I did was for my sister Lisa. I made a pillow for her on her 16th birthday. As a poor college student, I found that I was getting invited to a lot of weddings of my friends and sorority sisters. Since I could not afford to spend a lot of money on a gift, I found a cute stitch pattern of a man and woman and put the couple's name and date of marriage on the sampler. I made a lot of name magnets, jar lids, and ornaments for Christmas, Easter, and Halloween. I made a sampler for Lisa when she graduated from nursing school, and a sampler for my brother Jamie when he graduated from dental school. I stitched samplers for my parents and my in-laws, and a wedding sampler for my sister when she got married. I even inspired Lisa to do a wedding sampler for me when I got married. When she finished it a year later, she put the date of my wedding a year after the actual date by accident because it took her so long. I cherish it even more because it was the one and only thing she ever stitched. Obviously, I enjoy stitching very much. I bought the fancy tackle box. I put all my floss in it and had the small little scissors and the card that had all the floss numbers on it, so when I started a new project, I could cross-reference the colors to make sure I had all I needed. I even subscribed to a cross-stitch magazine for a while. I still have all the issues in a box somewhere. Cross-stitch helped me through unemployment in the late 1990s. I chose a pattern on 18-count fabric, which is very small stitching, and spent the next 3 months on the couch, stitching all day. Michael would get home from work and say, "What did you do all day?" Well, I stitched, but it didn't look like much, but I knew how much I had done. When I stitch, I sit in a chair with my knees pulled up and rest my fabric on a pillow. It was always easier to stitch in the winter than in the summer because it was too hot to sit like that in the summer. Now I have to sit that way just so I can see better. Glasses also help. I have stitched many things for myself which hang in a collage in my guest room. And I have stitched birth samplers for Cameron and Tori and each of my sister's 3 kids. Her oldest son Sean's kit had 9 different charts and is the biggest thing I ever made. I have projects that I would like to finish one day, but just haven't gotten around to them. Stitching this project for David was fun. It was good to get back into it since I hadn't done a project for over a year. Again, as the other stitchers have said, I couldn't see how it was going to turn out until the very end. I thought I had a strange collection of colors too. Stitching has been part of my life for a long time, just as God has been. Sometimes I have put Him to the side just like I do my projects. But as I can forget about a project, God never forgets about me, even when I put Him to the side. He is stitching me into the person I am and continuing to change the fabric and colors of my life.